stairs, almost falling into the lobby below. The sound of crying, coughing, retching, and the roaring sound of pounding feet turned up as if some divine finger had fiddled with the volume. She set her sights on the glass doors to the outside and pushed forward, moving through people and past the security stations they'd stopped at on the way in. She made it to the door and burst out into the sunlight. Fresh, cool air hit her like freedom, but at first her lungs rejected it, like some poison meant to stop her. At the bottom of the steps, on the sidewalk, she bent over and coughed until she could breathe. After a moment, the crowd pushed her along toward the parking garage until she remembered that her car wasn't there. She had parked on the street, blocks away. She forced her way out of the flow of people and ran a block south. Where was it? She turned the corner. Her car was here on this block, near the Atlanta Trust Bank, wasn't it? Or was it the next block? Sweat slicked her skin until she found her silver Accord. There. She ran to it and pulled her keys out of her pocket, wishing she hadn't lost the key fob. Her hands trembled as she stuck the key into the passenger side lock and got the door open. She slipped inside on the driver's side, locked it behind her. Instinctively, she slid down, her head hidden as if someone were coming after her. What just happened? 1 minute they'd been taking selfies and videotaping the band, and the next minute they were on the floor. Where were Mara and Desiree? She hadn't even looked for them. Should she go back for them? No, that would be insane. She could smell the smoke and fire from here. They would know to come to the car when they got out. Call the police. She tried to steady her hands as she swiped her phone on. 911, what is your... An explosion. She cut in, her voice hoarse. At the Ed Loran rally at Trudeau Hall. Where are you now? The woman asked in a voice that was robotically calm. I got out. There's fire. People are still in there. Please send ambulances. Ma'am, did you see what exploded? No. The stage area, I think. I don't know where my friends are. Please, hurry. We've already dispatched the fire department and police, ma'am. She heard sirens from a few blocks away and cut off the call. She raised up, looking over the dashboard for the flashing lights. She couldn't see any, but the sirens grew louder. She knelt on the floorboard, her knees on the floor mat and her elbows on her seat, and texted Desiree. I'm at the car. Where are you? No answer. She switched to a recent thread with Mara and texted again. Got out, at car waiting. Where are you? Nothing. She dictated a group text to both of them. Are you all right? They were probably running or deaf, fighting their way out like she had. She tried calling them, but Mara's phone rang to voicemail. When Desiree's phone did the same, she yelled, Call me! I'm waiting at the car and I'm scared. Where are you? She was sobbing when she ended the call. Hunkering on the floor was irrational. She knew that, but it didn't change her fear. Some enemy lurked just out of sight, an airplane dropping bombs, an army shooting missiles, anarchists just getting started. What if there was more? She peeked over the dash again. A few more people ran past to their cars parked on the curb near her. She slid back up onto the seat, still slumped down so she wasn't visible, and started videotaping with her phone. She would want to process this later, document it, post it to social media, compare notes. She would want to have video of that moment when Mara and Desiree made it to the car. But they didn't. She stayed hunched in the car as two guys in Ed Loran t-shirts came up the block from behind her, got into the car in front of her and pulled out. A car across the street pulled away from the curb and did a U-turn. Maybe she should move her car, but whatever.